welcome and welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Sarah here again. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be comparing Congo school versus South African school. So if it's your first time watching my video, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. And if you're returning to my channel, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll be very honored to welcome you in my family. Without wasting your time, let's go to the video. So Congo school versus South African school. So my first year when I moved to South Africa guys, like I said on my previous video, I didn't want to stay at home. I wanted to go to school, and my dad couldn't find me a school close to my house because I got here a little bit late and they already closed the registration. So my dad managed to get me a school that was a little bit very far to my house, but at least I got a space. So in that school guys, the first thing that was a little bit shocking to me when I started school in South Africa is that in South Africa you can have all the subjects that you want, but you're still going to have a home language as a subject. A home language as a subject. Like if you are Zulu, you are Xhosa, you are a Pedi, you still have to choose what you want to do as a subject. Back home we don't have such. Like in Congo we don't have, like you are studying, you have to choose your home language as a subject. Like if you are Luba or you are Lingala, you are Swahili, you have to choose Swahili or Luba or Lingala as a subject. We don't have such. Like we study everything in French from start to end. That's it. And the second thing that was a little bit like, what? The thing, if you pass all the subject that you chose and you fail the home language, you fail the class. Back home, like I said, we don't have it. It was kind of like shocking to me. I couldn't understand. Like I passed everything, but I failed the home language, I failed the class. Ooh, guys, like my home language is French, like, and you guys don't have it here. So it shows already that here I'm going to fail. Even though my dad said that this year it's just for me to learn the language, but I didn't want to be waking up every day in the morning to go to school knowing that I'm going to fail. Like I wanted to do my best at least to focus and pass the class, but knowing that even if I focus, even if I try my best, I don't know Zulu, like I don't know Pedi, I don't know nothing. Like if I fail the home language, I fail the class. Yeah, so I ended up choosing Zulu guys, and of course I failed my Zulu, so there's no doubt about it. I failed my Zulu, so but I passed the rest guys. I passed the rest, but I failed Zulu. So, and the second one was like the subject guys. The subject here in South Africa, when they gave me the subject that I will be doing, it was 7 subjects. I couldn't believe it. 7 subjects. I will be doing only 7 subjects. Back home guys, there's no 7 subjects. You will be having more than 20 subjects. Okay, it's not going to be like 20 subjects. It can be, let's say, 10. Each and every subject got a sub-subject. Does it make sense? Sub-subject. Let's say for an example, you know when you have a question paper, like they will say number 1 will have question A, B, C, D type of a thing. So those are sub questions, right? Yes, so it's also like that back home. So you can have a one subject, let's say it's history. So in history you have other 3 sub-subjects in history. So if you are going to a history class, you have to bring 3 textbooks because you have the main history and the sub-subjects. So like you ended up having 20 subjects, you ended up having 24 subjects. And if you are in grade 12, back home guys, you will be having more than 30 subjects, more than 25 subjects. Like it's very hectic back home. So if that's why a lot of foreigners, when they move to South Africa, if they have to attempt school, high school, it's very rare for them to fail, because back home we have so many subjects, and here they don't have a lot of subjects. And here their history guys, it's just mostly about South Africa and all those things. But back home our history guys, we learn about the whole world, that they will teach you. You have to know what's happening in America, you have to know what's happening in Africa. That's why a lot of foreigners, when they move to South Africa and they start attending school, it's very, very easy for them to pass. It's very rare for them to fail, because the subject that they're learning here, it's less than the ones that they are used to. Back home, it's a lot. And if you see a foreigner failing, especially when the foreigner is from Congo, if you see them failing, either they are born here or they are just I don't know, but it's very, very rare for them to fail school because of the subject. So yeah, and the other thing, guys, is uniform. So when I moved to South Africa, guys, the uniform, the first thing I saw that was very shocking, it's the uniform, guys. The skirts were just too short. Like, I was very, very shocked when I saw, you will see a very big girl, like big, very fat, with a short skirt. So when they are moving, you can see half of the ass, like you can see half of it. And even if you're not gonna see the skin, but you will see those black things that they put down. But it's still like, it's too short. Back home, our uniforms are like, it's black and white. Okay, so it's the skirts, it's blue, but it's very, very dark blue. So, and white. So all of us, we look the same. Even here, everybody have to look the same, just that the skirt, it's very, very short. Back home, skirts, like if your skirt is above the knee, you're not gonna get inside the class. Your skirt must be until the floor or just after the knee. So when I moved here, the skirt was like not even above the knee, like it was close to your underwear. That was just like, what? I couldn't get it. And the other thing is also here, they wear pants. A woman wearing a pants at school, like you're wearing a trouser at school. Back home, we don't have that. Like, we only have one uniform, that's blue, dark blue and white. That's it. But back home, from grade 1 to 6, that's when you are in primary. Like, you are in primary from grade 1 to 6. Once you are in grade 7, you have to change school. Like, you are no more in primary, you are now in secondary. So you will start choosing the subjects that you want for your career when you are in grade 9. That's when you can choose the subjects that you want. Or you want to be a doctor, you want to do science, you want to do geography. That's when you can choose the subjects. But when you are in grade 7 and 8, you still, like, you know, you're not gonna be choosing your career. And the other thing, guys, it's also to pass school in South Africa. Guys, I was so shocked. I couldn't believe it that in South Africa you can pass school when it's 40%. 40%, it's a pass. I just couldn't believe it. It was a shock to my house. It was a shock to my house, guys. 40% is a pass. Back home, 40% is a fail. Like, if you pass with 50%, don't be happy. Like, don't be happy. It was a fail. They just made you a favor by adding whatsoever that was missing. That's why you reached 50. So 50%, guys, it's a fail back home. It's a pass, but it's not a happy pass. Here, 40%, it's a pass. Like, I couldn't believe it. And back home, guys, there are also some schools where 55, for you to pass, you have to get 55%. And there are also some schools, for you to pass, you have to get 60% a pass or 65% a pass. But here it was just a shock for me. Like, it was a shock for me. 40% is a pass. And I also once heard, like, they also discussing about a pass to be 35%. I'm like, what? 35% a pass? Like, no one will ever fail. Like, who's going to fail with 35%? Like, I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, guys, that was a little bit of that. So on my next video, guys, I'm going to be sharing with you how you get results in South Africa versus Congo. Guys, it's so crazy, trust me. it's so hectic that you won't even believe it. So on my next video, I'll share with you guys South African results and Congo results, how they give it to you. So yeah guys, that's just a little thing that I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope this video was helpful to you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you on my next video.